Hello, everybody. Our story for today is entitled The Three Little Pigs. There were once three little pigs named Hooray, Boris, and Percy, who lived together in a teeny tiny cottage in the forest. One day, Mommy Pig said, "You're all too big to live here. You must go and build houses of your own. But beware of the big bad wolf. Take care your houses are safe and strong." "Who's afraid of big bad wolf?" chuckled Horace. "Not me," giggled Boris. So the three little pigs set off. Before long, they reached a large field. "I'll build my house here, out of straw," Horace cheered. "Straw? Are you sure?" asked Percy. "Oh, yes," Horace said. "Then it's playtime for me." And with a pat, pat, pat and a hip, hip, hey, Horace built a house of straw. Soon after, Boris and Percy reached the edge of the woods. "I'll build my house here, right out of sticks," Boris squealed excitedly. "Then I could go and play with Horace." "Sticks? Is that wise?" asked Percy. "It's perfect," Boris said. And with a tack, stack, stack, and a tra-la-la-la-la, Boris built a house of sticks. All afternoon, Horace and Boris laughed and danced. They had quite forgotten their mother's warning. But Percy plodded on. "I want my house to be safe and strong," he thought. Then he came to a brickyard. "This is just what I need," he said. So day after day, Percy worked in a rumbly bump, in a tip tip tap, and a heavy heavy ho, until at last his brick house stood tall and proud. The summer passed. Then one day, Horace was taking a lovely bubbly bath in his little straw house when he heard something growling, and he peeped out of the window and saw two big beetly eyes. "By my snout," cried Horace, "it's the big bad wolf." Little pig, let me in," bellowed the wolf. "Not the hairs on a chinny chin chin," yelled Horace. "Then I'll pop and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," cried the wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and he whoosh, Horace's house blew down, down, down. Horace yelled and squealed all the way to Boris' house of stick. "Look out!" he cried, diving behind the sofa. "There is the window where big beetly eyes and sharp pointed claws. It's the big bad wolf," Boris chattered. Little pigs, let me in," roared the wolf. No, by the hairs our chinny chins, trebled Boris. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I blow your house down." So that wolf huffed and he puffed and crashed Boris' house clattered down, 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 down. Horace and Boris squealed and galloped all the way to Percy's house of bricks. "Look out!" they shouted, and Percy saw big beetly eyes, sharp pointed claws, and closely terrible teeth. "It's the big bad wolf!" he cried. Little pigs, let me in," howled the wolf. "Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chins, shouted Percy. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. And so the wolf huffed and puffed and he huffed and he puffed, but Percy's brick house stayed up, up, and up. The big bad wolf couldn't believe his whiskers. I'm the big bad wolf, he howled. No tasty little pigs ever get away from me. Oh, help! Shivered Horace. He's on the roof. What shall we do? Asked Boris. Quick, I have an idea, whispered Percy. Yum, 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 here I come, laughed the wolf and slid down the chimney. Right into a giant pot of boiling water. Oh! Screamed the wolf, burning his bottom. Then he leaped up from the pot and ran away as fast as he could. After that, the three little pigs never saw the wolf again. And with the help of Percy, they built one big, strong house where they could all live together. The end.